All right, you guys, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad, and this hour we are going to be discussing preferences, going over what's called functional English. Now, functional English is certain situations when is being in certain situations and having phrases that you can repeat or say so that you can get through those type of situations. Okay, and so when we talk about preferences, those are going to be the things that you like. Okay, things that you would rather do, something that you would like to eat. Okay, so using words like yeah, I'd rather do this, or no, I like to do this better. Okay, so we're going to be looking at those type of phrases and how we can say things, how we can respond. Okay, so this is a beginner's class. The link to the class is right here. I'll get that to you right now. Okay, so that's the link to the class. Go ahead and open that up. Okay, and let's see who we have in class so far. All right, Alberto, how are you?
Hi, fine.
Excellent. Welcome back to class. I'm doing good. Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Good to see you again. How about Esther? How are you, Esther?
Hi, teacher. Hi. How are you?
I'm doing good. How's your day been today?
Very well. Well, thank you.
Good. Nice to hear. How about Jul?
Yeah.
Jul, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear you.
Great. How are you today?
Hello. Yeah. I'm okay. How about you?
Okay. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Good to have you here. How about Maxim?
Yes, hello. My name is Max, and I'm from Russian Federation. And this is my first class on the verb link. Thank you.
Fabulous. Fabulous. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
All right. How about Ermilo? How are you?
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it is very quiet.
Now?
Yep, there you are. Now I can hear you. How you doing, Ermilo?
I'm doing well.
Excellent. Good to have you here.
Sorry? Can you repeat?
Good. Yes, good to have you here. It's nice to see you.
Thank you very much. Nice to see you too.
Very good. Let's go to, I believe your name would be Mohammed. Is that correct? Or do you go by Mo? Okay, make sure that your microphone is, or your speakers are on. Yeah.
Sure.
Yes, now I can hear you. Do you go by Mo or do you go by Mohammed?
Muhammad.
Mohammed, okay. Fabulous. Good to have you here in class. All right, how about Julie? Oh, is it Yuri? There we are.
Yuri. Okay,
There we are.
I'm okay, teacher. How are
Good.
you?
I'm doing good. Welcome to class. Good to see you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
All right, how about Flavio? Flavio just stepped in. Okay, Flavio, make sure that your microphone is not muted. So, ladies and gentlemen, when you get into class, a couple things that you want to check out. Okay, first off, make sure that this button is not red. If it is red like this, that means that I cannot hear you. Okay, so you want to make sure that it is not red. If it is not red, you can check your settings right here. Okay, and select your microphone, okay, or your speaker, and make sure to save your settings. Okay, so those would be a couple things to look at when coming into class. All right, let's see. How about Andre? How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Good to see you again.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad to see you too.
There you go. Nice.
But when you speak fluent, fast, I don't understand sometimes, and my head is explosion.
Okay. All right. So, but when I speak slower, can you understand me okay?
Thank you.
All right. Very good. Let's go to Flavio.
Hello.
Hi, Flavio. How are you?
Hi. Fine, and you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Okay, it looks like I've met everybody in, and we've got a packed house today. Excellent job, everybody. Thank you for coming to class. Please open up the link. Okay, is in the chat box. All you would need to do if you are new here. Okay, take a look at my picture here. Okay, now if you want to see what I'm doing on screen, all you would have to do if you watch my mouse, okay, is select my name. So for example, I can select Esther, and I will only see her screen when it comes up. Okay, but if I select my name, you'll see I will see everything from my screen. So here, if you are looking at my screen, all you would need to do is click on that link, and it will open up the page that we'll be looking at. Okay, so please do that, and we will get started. Okay, so preferences. All right. Let's see, Alberto, can you tell me what preferences are?
Well, it's a thing that that you prefer, but
Okay, good. That's fine.
You have two different things, and you elect one of these. Would you like it? Would you like?
Yeah. Good. That was a good explanation. So you have two things, and you have to select or choose something that you like because you prefer it. Okay, you prefer it, or you would rather have it. Okay, that is a preference. Okay, that's what the word preference means. Okay, thank you very much, Alberto. That was great. Let's take a look at our first dialogue. All right, and we are going to be describing your preferences. All right, let's have Andre and Esther read. So Andre, you'll be person A, and Esther, you will be person B. Okay, go ahead and start.
Do you like the white shirt or the blue shirt?
I prefer the blue one.
Really? I like the white one better.
I think the blue one looks better with your beige pants.
Maybe, but I still prefer the white one.
All right, excellent job, you guys. Okay, let's take a look here. A typical question to ask when you are wanting to know what someone's preference is do you like? Okay, do you like the white shirt or the blue shirt? Do you like to watch TV or do you like movies? Okay, do you like pizza or Chinese food? Okay, so we would have or in the middle, just like how Alberto was saying, when we have two things, okay, two things, we could have five things. Okay, it does not matter. But when we have more than one thing to choose from, okay, we could ask someone, do you like? All right, and we're wondering what their preference is. All right. On here as well, okay, we have prefer. I prefer. Okay, what other words can we use besides I prefer? Have
I
you guys?
like.
I like. Good.
I want.
Okay, nice job, Yuri. I want. Sure.
No, it's another. I want.
I.
It's what you want. It's not what you like.
Well, it could be. It could be, Yuri.
In,
You could
in
say
a shop, maybe.
You could say that. You could say, yeah, sure, I want to have that. I want to have would be a better way of saying that. So I could say, Yuri,
Yes.
what
Can we
would
say
you
I
rather
choose?
have?
Sorry.
What would you rather? So what would you rather have? Okay, what would you rather have? Pizza or Chinese food? You could answer by
Both
saying,
and as more as it possible. If you
if I'm
if you
buying, right?
yes, yes.
If I'm buying as much as I can handle. That's funny.
Teacher,
So,
can we
yes.
say I choose?
What's that?
Can we say I choose the blue one?
You can, but it's not used as often. Okay, it would be best to say I want. Okay, the most common phrases would be I like, I prefer, I'd rather have, or I want. So in this example, what I was asking to Yuri was if he'd rather have. So what would you rather have, Yuri? Pizza or Chinese food? Okay, he could say I want Chinese food tonight. Okay, so that is when we could use want. Okay, in that sense, and we are talking about preferences still. Okay, it's just a preference for tonight. Okay, but if I ask what do you prefer? Okay, pizza or Chinese food? We could not say want. Okay, we would need to say I prefer or I like. Okay, I prefer or I like pizza. Okay, pizza over Chinese food. Okay, so that's one way to say that. But yes, we can say want, but the question would have to be phrased a certain way. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, really, I like the white one better. Okay, how about? Okay, now we can use the word better when we're talking about preferences a lot. I like this one better. Okay, and we use better when we're using it in the comparative form. Okay, when we are comparing two things. Okay, when we compare two things, we use the comparative form. Okay, more than two things, we would probably use the superlative form. Okay, but yes, better. Okay, we can definitely use that. I like gray shirts. I like gray shirts better. Okay, between blue and gray, I like gray shirts better. Okay, so that's how we can express our preferences. Okay, I like or I prefer. Okay, very good. Any questions so far, class? All right, let's roll down to our next dialogue. Okay, and here we are going to be filling in the blanks. Okay, let's go to Flavio and Hatjul.
Yeah.
Okay, Flavio, let me have you read person A, and Hatjul, you'll read person B.
Okay. Which do you like better, chicken or beef?
I prefer beef.
Okay, I'll make hamburgers.
Do you like chicken burger better?
No, I don't. I don't have preference.
Okay, let's have hamburgers then.
Sounds good.
All right, excellent. Okay, so no, I don't have a preference. Okay? How else, class, can we say I don't have a preference? Because this is a very long way to say it, and it's very formal. No, I don't have a preference. Okay? If I was with my friends and they said, "Hey, Chad, do you want chicken or beef for hamburgers?" Okay? And I say, "Well, guys, I don't have a preference." Okay? That's a little stuck up. Okay? I wouldn't use those words. Okay? How else can we say that?
It's not matter.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Sorry.
Yeah, it doesn't. You can also say it doesn't matter to me. Okay? It doesn't matter. How else can we say that?
All the same.
It's all the same. Good. Good, Andre. So it's all the same. And it's the same. You can say, it's all the same. Or you could say, it's all the same to me. Okay? You can stop at same or add to me at the end. Okay? How about this one? I don't really care. Okay? I don't really care, or I don't care. Okay, now again, this is with friends. This is with friends, all right? Because saying that I don't really care, sometimes someone may take that as you are blowing them off, meaning that that you really don't care about them. But that's not what you're saying. You're saying that you don't care, you don't have a preference, all right?
Teacher.
But saying yes, Hermilo.
Yes, I don't care is the same that it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
right?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be the same. So again, with that same example, if Hermilo, if you and I are going out to lunch for work, okay, and you say, "Hey, Chad, do you want pizza or Chinese food?" I don't care. I don't care. We can go anywhere.
But I prefer
Okay.
pizza.
Yeah, you could say, "I prefer pizza." Okay, or I'd rather have pizza, or I like pizza. Okay,
I'd rather have pizza.
I'd rather have pizza. Okay, now saying I don't care. Okay, that's really what you would say between friends. Okay, but I prefer. Okay, or I don't have a preference. It's just really a long way. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. It's all the same. It's all the same to me. Or I don't care, or I don't really care. Okay, those are other ways that you can say I don't have a preference. Okay, all right. Let's take a look back at our dialogue here. Okay. All right, down here at the end, okay, he says, sounds good. What does sounds good mean?
Good choice.
It's good.
Okay, it's good. Yeah, sounds good. All right, or it means okay. All right, how else could we say sounds good?
It's great.
It would be like to give the approbation.
Yeah, it's like giving approval.
Approval,
Okay.
right? Approval.
Yeah,
of,
so
to eat hamburgers.
Saying, sure, that sounds good. Okay, you could add the word that. Okay, saying that sounds good. Okay, you could also say, yeah, that's cool. Okay, I use that one a lot.
Guys, we without teacher? Oh no, sorry.
Yeah.
There we go. No,
Welcome
every once
back.
in a while,
We're
Yeah,
here.
every once in a while, Google Hangouts decides to kick me out. It's just what I have to go through. All right, so yes, we can say that's cool. That sounds good. Okay. Instead of good, what can we replace good with?
Great.
It's
Great.
alright.
Yeah, we can replace it with great. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds great.
We can say
Sounds
it's
cool.
alright.
Instead of saying it's, we would say that's. Okay. Sure. That's all right. That's all right. Okay. So
Can we say this? Great. It's great.
instead of it's, okay,
It's.
that's great.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, we would definitely use that instead of it. Okay, sure, that's great. And also you could say sure. Okay,
Always
so
we need to say that. Always we need to say that. For example, that sounds good. That's okay. That's great.
you don't always have to say, you don't always have to put that there. Okay, you can say sounds good, sounds great, sounds cool.
Looks okay.
Or instead of it's okay, that's okay.
Yeah,
No,
but I mean, if I will not use it's alright.
Yes, we would not use
Instead
it's.
of that, we need to use that's alright.
Yes, you got
Always
it.
that's.
Yes, in this sense, we would always use that. When you are agreeing with someone, you would always use that. Okay, that's okay. Okay, sure, that's okay. Sure, that's cool. Okay, sure, that's great. That sounds great. All right,
teacher,
I like to use, yes, Yuri.
looks okay. Can I use?
Sounds okay.
Sounds okay.
Okay, or
and you are welcome.
Teacher chat, it
you're
is
welcome, not
miswritten.
yet.
It is
Yes.
miswritten.
What's up, Milo?
You wrote that sounds good.
Yes, that sounds good. You can
No,
you
but
can
it
say,
is miswritten.
say that one more time. I can't understand you.
It is miswritten.
It is means written.
Yes, it is not written good. It's bad.
Where?
Check it up.
I can't see it. My chat box is gone. After it kicked me out, I
Okay,
can't use my chat box.
I'm going to spell it. SONDS.
Oh yeah, it should be SOUNDS.
That's right.
Sometimes I type quickly and I misspell. Yes, it's SOUNDS. Good. Okay, very good. So that's how we can approve of something. Okay, and if you don't really have a preference, I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. Okay.
Okay. Should I say mistype instead of miswritten?
You spelled the word incorrectly.
No, but I don't know if you can see the chat.
I can't see the chat. The chat isn't coming through for me. My Verbling chat is down. So
Okay.
I know what you mean. That I probably misspelled the word.
Can you see the Google chat?
Yes, I can see the Google chat. But all I see is smiles from Fuad. Yes, it would not be miswritten. It's misspelled.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yes,
Very good.
I understood.
Awesome. Okay, you guys, let's take a look. Let's move on. All right. Okay. So about us, this is going over the same type of thing. Okay. So we're going to roll down to number 4. Okay. So here we need to choose the correct word. Okay, that would fill in the blank. All right. And my last readers, I believe, were Flavio and I don't think Fuad has read. Fuad, let me have you read number 1 and choose the correct word that would fill in the blank, please. Fuad, can you hear me okay?
What doesn't have microphone?
Okay. Let's go to Hot Jewel then. Hot
Yeah.
Jewel, please do
Yeah.
number 1.
Which one?
Number 1 on exercise 4.
Uh, why? Why do you prefer movies or television?
Okay. It would not be why. Okay. It would be which.
Which?
Okay.
Because
Which.
when you say why, it is a reason.
Exactly. Exactly. You want to know between movies and television, okay, their preference. So we would use the word which. Okay. Which do you prefer? All right. Hot Jewel, let me have you repeat that sentence, please.
Yeah. Which do you prefer, movies or television?
Good. Good. Okay. Number 2, Ermilo. Ermilo, number 2, please. All right. 3, 2, 1. Mohammed, number 2, please.
Okay. Do you like pink better than orange?
Good. Do. Okay. Do
Yeah.
you like? Okay. And this word here is pink. It's this color that she's wearing, pink. All right. Do you like pink better than orange? Please repeat that.
Oh. Do you like pink better than orange?
Great. Nice job. Okay. So which do you prefer? Do you like? Okay. Excellent. Let's go to Yuri, number 3, please.
Okay, teacher. I like books better than magazines. The first.
The first choice, right? Than.
The first choice.
Okay.
Then.
Excellent. Now, class, when we are comparing two things, we never use the word then. Okay? We always use the word than with an A. Okay? I like books better than magazines. Okay? That is the only word we could use here. Okay? Better than magazines. Okay? Not then, but than. Okay? Very good. Let's go to number 4. This is for Alberto.
Yeah. Jimmy prefers chicken to beef with S.
With an S. And why did you choose the one with an S?
Because it's the third person
Excellent. Yes, Yumi is third person.
in singular.
Okay? Exactly, in singular. Huh? Very good. So Yumi prefers chicken to beef. All right. Now, we can replace to here with rather than as well. So Yumi prefers chicken rather than beef. Okay. Or Yumi prefers chicken to beef. Okay. They mean the same thing.
Teacher Chad,
Yeah.
can we say instead of?
Yes, you can say instead of. Okay.
Chicken instead of beef.
Yep. Prefers chicken instead of beef. So so we can say to, rather than, and instead. Okay, rather than and instead of. Now I'm writing this in the Google chat. My my Verbling chat is no longer working. Okay, very good. All right,
Teacher.
let's. Yes.
I can use chicken then beef.
Not than. We would need to
Not.
have
Okay.
rather than.
Okay.
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 How about number 5? Number 5 is for Andre.
Number 5?
Yes.
I don't have a preference.
Good. I don't have a preference. Okay, we would not say I don't have a prefer. Okay, it is preference. Okay, preference is a noun. Prefer is a verb. Okay, great. Okay, any questions here, class?
No.
No.
All right, very good. All right, let's go to Esther. Esther, please read the tip for us here, please.
Okay. Prefer, like better. Do not say or write I prefer better. I prefer milk. I like milk better. I prefer better milk is incorrect.
Good. All right. So, class, we would not say prefer and better in the same sentence. Okay. I prefer better milk is incorrect. All right. We would say I prefer milk. Okay. Or I like milk better. Okay. Better and prefer do not belong in the same sentence. Okay. It is incorrect. All right, let's take a look at word forms here. Flavio?
Yes.
Let me have you read the first 2 word forms, please.
Okay. Prefer, verb. I prefer apples to oranges. Preference, noun. I don't have a preference.
Okay, good, thank you. Let me have
Welcome.
Fuad continue. Please read the next 2. Yes, Fuad doesn't have the mic. Jewel, the next 2, please.
Yeah.
Starting with preferable, the adjective.
Preferable adjective. Sunshine is preferable. Preferably. Adverb is possible. Built like a big bear. King size. Preferably.
Okay, let's practice these pronunciations. Now, here, class, we can pronounce this word preferable or preferable. Okay, either way is correct. I've said both. Okay, you may hear them used both ways, preferable and preferable. Okay, the other word is preferably. Okay, or preferably. Okay, so both of these have 2 different pronunciations, preferable and preferably, as well as preferable and preferably. Okay, there's no real real clear choice. I've heard people throughout the United States use both of them. Okay, now preferably here means if possible. Okay, means if possible. It's king size if possible. All right. What would you like to eat? A cheeseburger or a bacon cheeseburger? Well, I'd like any kind of cheeseburger. Bacon cheeseburger, preferably. All right, if possible. Okay, that's what that would mean. Any questions so far, class?
No.
No.
Nope. Okay, good. Let's continue down. All right, so here we are going to be talking about things that we prefer. Okay, these are some suggestions. Okay, we have colors, entertainment, food, vehicles, and fashion. Those are some topics. Now, we're going to take turns, and you'll tell me what you prefer. Okay, and let's see. Actually, let's do this. I'll ask you a question, and and then I'll have you answer, and it will be based on any one of these topics here. So we have the 5 topics. Okay. Our last person was Hatjul that read, I believe. So let's go to Ermilo.
Yeah.
Okay. And Ermilo, let's talk about vehicles. Which do you prefer, Ermilo? A car or truck?
I prefer a truck.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Let's go to Mohammed.
Yeah.
Mohammed.
Yes, I'm hearing.
Would you rather see an action movie or a comedy?
I prefer comedy.
Okay, I prefer comedy. Great. All right, Alberto?
Yes.
Okay. Would you rather buy a blue shirt or a red shirt?
I'd rather buy a blue one.
Okay, I'd rather buy a blue one. Good. Okay, let's go to Andre. Food. Andre, do you want to eat tacos? Okay, so Mexican tacos or Thai food for lunch? Andre, can you hear me okay?
Okay. I prefer Russian food because I am a Russian man.
Okay, so you're going to bypass the options and go straight to Russian food. I like it. Very good. I prefer Russian food. Nice. Okay, let's go to Esther.
Okay.
All right, Esther, let's talk about fashion. Okay. Esther, would you do you want to go shopping for some new shoes or new pants?
I prefer go shopping. Please, can you repeat the?
Sure. Would you rather go shopping for some new shoes or some new pants or jeans?
I prefer to go shop a new gym.
Okay, I prefer to go shopping for some new jeans.
Okay.
Okay, let me have you repeat that. I prefer to go shopping for some new jeans.
I prefer to go shopping to.
For?
Sorry. I prefer to go shopping for buy a new jeans.
Okay, instead of for buy, okay, all you would need to say is for some new jeans.
For some, okay.
Okay, shopping means that you will be buying something. Okay, so we would not have to use the verb buy there again. So I prefer to go shopping for some new jeans. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Flavio, let's go to you. Flavio.
Yes.
So let's see, entertainment. Flavio, would you rather go play billiards, okay, or pool, so billiards, or play soccer?
I'd rather play soccer.
Okay, I'd rather play soccer. Good.
Yes.
All right, let's go to Hatjul.
Yeah.
Okay, Hatjul. Do you want to buy a silver car or a black car?
I prefer to buy a black car.
Okay, good. All right. Let's go to Ermilo. We did vehicles last time. Let's do fashion for you. Ermilo,
Yeah.
would you rather buy a new watch, a new wristwatch, okay, or a new jacket?
I'd rather like a new wristwatch.
Okay, I'd rather buy instead of like. Okay, I'd rather buy a new wristwatch.
I'd rather buy a wristwatch.
Okay, good. And if you want to use the word like, you would need to say I'd like to buy.
I like to buy. I would like to buy.
Yeah, I would like to buy or I'd like to buy. Okay, very good. All right, and looks like Mohammed took off. Let's go to Alberto.
Yeah.
Alberto, vehicles. Would you rather travel by airplane or by train?
I'd like to travel by train.
Okay, I'd like to travel by train. Okay. All right, and Andre?
Yes.
All right, Andre. Let's see here. Okay, entertainment. Andre, would you rather watch TV or go to the movies?
I think I would rather watch movies.
Okay, I'd rather watch movies. Okay. Esther? Food? Esther, do you like Chinese food or Japanese food better?
I prefer Chinese food.
Good. That's all you would have to say. I prefer Chinese food. Nice. Okay, good. Let's see. And last one for Hajul. Hajul, let's go to vehicles. Okay, Hajul, do you want to? Would you rather ride a motorcycle or ride in a car?
I would rather to ride a car than a motorcycle.
Okay, excellent. All right, you guys, nice job. Any questions here? You guys did very well in answering those questions. That's exactly how we would do that.
No.
Any questions? Okay, very cool.
No.
Let's go to our exercise number 6. Okay, and let me go to Ermilo. Here we're going to be asking about preferences. Okay, Ermilo,
Yeah.
can I have you read this short paragraph, please?
Okay. Rather, you can also use would plus rather to indicate a preference. Shorten I would to I'd. I would rather have eggs than cereal. I would rather have milk than cream. I'd rather run than take a car.
Good. Yes. So just like how I was asking the questions, okay, we can say would you rather, okay, and that's one of the good ways of saying that. Would you rather? I'd rather. Okay, that's how we could ask. Up here at the top, okay, it says which do you prefer, movies or TV shows? Okay, we could say which do you prefer or which do you like better? Okay, remember, we do not say prefer better, we say like better. Okay, so which do you prefer or which do you like better? Okay. Let's go to this dialogue here, and I'll have you guys practice. Okay. Now you can ask about any two things. Okay. So I'll have a person A and a person B. Okay, and it looks like actually they're talking about food. So let's keep our preferences to food. Okay, and the situation is that you guys are going to get together and have lunch or dinner. Okay, and so we're going to practice asking what the person would prefer. Okay, and you can also instead of saying which would you rather have, okay, which do you like better, okay, as well. So you can change that if you would like. Okay, so let's start off with Mohammed and Alberto. Mohammed, you'll be person A, okay, and we are talking about food. We're talking about food, so you'll have to give a suggestion to Alberto, saying maybe Chinese food or Mexican food, okay, pizza or spaghetti, okay, anything. So two different foods, all right, so that he could make a choice. Okay, and we'll work through this. Go ahead, Mohammed. Let me have you start. So Mohammed is A and Alberto is B.
Which would you rather have, Japanese food or Chinese food?
I'd rather have Chinese food.
Okay. I'll make a hamburger.
No, he said Chinese. So he said, I'd rather have Chinese. So your answer would be, okay, I'll make Chinese food then.
What do you rather have, ramen or spaghetti? I don't know a lot about. I don't know a lot about Chinese food.
Okay, it's okay. So all you would need to say is, okay, I'll make Chinese. Okay?
I'd made Chinese.
Okay? Because he said, I'd rather have Chinese. Okay, you gave him the choice between Japanese food and Chinese food. And he said, I'd rather have Chinese. So your answer would then be, okay, I'll make Chinese. Okay? Then he is going to ask you a question. Okay, now it can be about something to drink. Would you rather have beer or water? Okay, or soda? Okay, or juice? Okay, and then you would respond. Okay, so that's how we'll do it. So Mohammed, go ahead and respond here. Okay, and say okay, I'll make Chinese. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'll make Chinese food.
Would you rather have the other one? Would you rather have Japanese food?
All right, your answer here would then be right here, Mohammed. Go ahead and read A.
No, I don't care.
Good.
Okay, let's have Chinese food then.
Sounds good.
Good. Okay. Yes, and class, you see how Mohammed changed this to no, I don't care. Okay, that was great. Perfect. Okay, thank you, you guys. Let's go to Andre and Esther. Andre will be person A, and Esther will be person B. Okay?
We speak about different kitchen.
You can talk about a different kind of food. Okay, they use Chinese food and Japanese food in the first round. Okay, but you can talk about whatever type of food you like.
Okay, which would you rather have, Chinese food or Japan food?
I rather have Chinese food.
Okay, I'll make fish.
Okay, so here, what she's saying is that she'd have Chinese food. Okay, so your answer would then be, okay, I'll make Chinese food. Okay, so
Okay.
her preference would be Chinese.
Okay, I'll make Chinese food.
Would you rather have Japanese food?
Okay, right here. Go ahead and read this line, A.
No, all the same.
Okay, let's have Chinese food then.
That's great.
Okay, that's great. Excellent. Okay, so class, when someone makes a choice, okay, all we would need to do is repeat that. Say, sure. Okay, I can do that. I'll make that for dinner or for lunch. Okay, very good, you guys. Thank you. Let's go to Flavio and Hajul. Flavio, you'll be person A. Okay, and you do not have to do Japanese food and Chinese food. Okay, you can choose a different thing. So Flavio, you'll be person A, and Hajul will be person B. Go ahead, please.
Which would you rather have, Chinese food or Japanese food?
I'd rather Chinese food.
Sure, I make Chinese food.
Would you rather have a car or motorcycle?
No, I don't have a preference.
Okay, let's have a car then.
That sounds good.
Okay, very good. And let's make sure that we're talking about food. Okay, because here you could say, would you rather have soda or water to drink? Okay, doesn't have a preference. Okay, well, let's have soda then. Okay, so we're talking about a dinner or lunch that we're having. Okay, let's go to Ermilo. Ermilo, and does someone else want to go a second time? Any volunteers?
Me, teacher.
Okay, Esther. All right, so Ermilo, Ermilo, you'll be person B, and Esther will be person A. Okay, so Esther, you'll be A. Ermilo will be person B. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Ermilo, which would you rather have, Mexican food or hamburgers?
I'd rather have Mexican food. Mexican tacos.
There you go.
Okay, I'll make some tacos.
Would you rather have hamburgers?
No, I like tacos.
So you don't have any preference?
I don't have a preference. No, I don't have a preference.
Okay, let's have tacos.
That's
tacos then.
that's great.
Great. Okay, you guys. Excellent. So that's how we could have a simple conversation about preferences. Okay. Great job. Thank you guys for coming. I will be doing.
Because I prefer tacos.
All right.
I don't
Sorry
know.
about that, you guys. It booted me out once again. So anyway, thank you guys for coming to class. It was great to have you here. My next class is going to be an advanced speaking class, which is right after this. So if you want to come in and practice speaking, that's what we'll be doing. All right. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
We'll see ya.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Okay,
Bye.
bye-bye.
Ciao.